the Cosmos Association for extending me this invitation. I'd like to also thank the Mr. Cisse for Your Excellency for his great job in leading our community. And I would also like to thank all the distinguished guests. And I'm very happy to be here. On this day, March 8th, we celebrate the International Women's Day to commemorate the achievements and milestones in the everlasting struggle for women gender equality. We also recognize the brave pioneers and advocates and community leaders like Anna Chapman and anybody here that are tirelessly involved in supporting our community and for being there for others when they need help. Following the Copenhagen Agreement in 1911, International Women's Day was first celebrated in Austria, in Germany, in Denmark, and in Copenhagen to support women's right to vote, women's right to work, women's right to hold public office, and most important, to ensure gender equality. Although today there's much work left to be done in so many countries, in places like Rwanda today, women hold 64% of seats in parliament. This is only compared to 18% prior to 1994 during the Civil War. In Malawi, in Liberia, and in Central African Republic, even in Senegal, women leaders, women trailblazers are leading the way in breaking the glass ceiling in all aspects of our society. And for every one of those women that I just mentioned, there are thousands more that may not be as famous, may not hold public office. We may not even recognize them when we see them on our neighborhood grocery stores or community events. But as far as I'm concerned, they are equally as brave, equally as dedicated, and equally of deserving of our very ounce of respect and gratitude. These are the single mothers in our community raising kids on their own, sometimes working 3 jobs to make ends meet. The business owners that may have hair salons and different type of businesses that hire others by creating jobs and such. The hair braiders, the babysitters, the teachers, the doctors. In every single industry we find strong and dedicated Senegalese women and Gambian women that are not just making a difference here but also making a difference back home. I am one of those who would not be standing here had it not been for those strong and dedicated women who have supported me personally to come and go to school and get education in order to be where I am today. So I wanted to take this opportunity to also recognize those in my own family that have supported me. However, I think we should all be thankful for witnessing yet another day, yet another week of injustice in other parts of the country, in other parts of the world. And in no other place is this more evident than in Cosmos. I was also very excited for the opportunity to be here because of the chance to share a personal story. On December 24th, 2000, my family received the devastating news of the death of my own brother in Cosmos. He was only 22 years old. He had joined the army just 2 years earlier in the hopes of following in my father's footsteps, who also fought in Cosmos as a young soldier. Having gone through the passing emotions of pain and sadness and disbelief, I am still reminded of that very sad day every time I hear another story of other soldiers dying in Casamance or women being violated somewhere in Casamance. So when we hear stories related to the conflict, since 1982, over 10,000 are now refugees in Guinea-Bissau and Gambia, mostly women and children. And approximately 63,000 are displaced, mostly women and children. So the civil liberties of countless others are violated every single day, only to watch their dream for a better future for their children evaporate, leaving only a dark and an uncertain day, a dark and uncertain week, and an uncertain month. Yeah. So these conditions have led to too many stories of child trafficking, drug trafficking, weapons trafficking, kidnappings, and so many injustices as measures for sustaining violence and depriving our country of thousands of resources, vital lives, and creating an unstable economy in the region. And all of those, my friends, are in detriment to women. So I wanted to close by saying that although we sit here today to celebrate this very important day, I am calling everybody to unite around the efforts to also honor women by supporting the efforts to end discrimination committed against other women.